Hello boys and girls, welcome to another session of Let's Play LA Noire. The Naked City.
187 at 5810 Murata Avenue. Homicide wants you over there. The coroner thinks the broad was whacked using the army morphine. Don't say anything, Roy. Just get over there.
What is it he wanted to say? I know we had a case.
You ran the light on Olympic, and we finally collared him.
What's with that getup of yours, anyway? I should start introducing us as Detective Earl, and this is my science teacher, Mr. Phelps.
Your interest in my appearance is starting to get me worrying.
Like it or not, we're a dysfunctional couple now. People judged me with you on my arm same way they would a fat broad with a 5 o'clock shadow.
I really hope you're joking, Roy.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to stop him with one round.
Roy doesn't think... doesn't like... No stuff only. Need to find an exit.
So you're the first in this family born without a tail. He's only a writer.
Doesn't like how we
You were twice as
don't take any bribes. Is this our car? Where is our car?
Someone ought to take him home.
This one? Really? Is this our car? Okay.
1947, not 1920.
Well, let's go there.
You're behind the wheel.
I don't know whether this is our police car or not.
Seem distracted.
We recovered the morphine. Some of it might be unaccounted for, so what? That's life. We did our job.
Closing one case opens another.
Do you have any idea what is really going on while we're wasting our time following this stuff?
Are you going to tell me?
The deals being done right now will change the face of LA forever, and we're wasting our time on some hump.
Someone's little girl.
Visit the morgue at the end of the month when the John and Jane Does are cremated. Their percentages. The odds for and against lightning striking.
Second floor, apartment 6, in the back.
Oh, thanks.
Thanks.
Did the officer say, not this officer, but our boss, did he say how she was murdered? Homicide. Coroner thinks the road was whacked using... Whacked? I only I only know the term whack to physically hurt using some kind of weapon. I hate these options. I don't want to know who plays any other game of Steam or who is online on Steam. These notifications I would like to switch them off.
Bukowski, you made homicide.
That I did. Good to see you, Phelps.
You two want a hug? Or can we get on with it?
Relax, Rusty.
A hug.
26 years old, fashion model. Found in the tub by the cleaning lady, Mrs. Reynoldson. She called it in.
We heard Carruthers thinks...
Carruthers likes to make work for people. Overdose of sleeping pills, falls asleep in the tub, rest in peace, case closed.
Here, here. Mal is 100% that it's murder.
Do you mind if I take a look around?
Sure, go right ahead.
So they seem to be not conclusive about, or way too conclusive about whether it was murder or not, right? I don't know. We've worked with this Rusty Galloway. He was the one who always knew. Yeah, it's the husband or whatever. It's the wife. "26 years old fashion model, and that she calls a girl. I thought we are dealing with child murder, and we are dealing with the murder of a young woman. Found in the tub by the cleaning lady, Miss Reynoldson, she called it in. We heard Carruthers things. Yeah, that it was drugs, that there were drugs involved. Carruthers likes to make work for people. Okay. He doesn't like the idea that Carruthers makes his own judgments of the how the crime went. How was it done? Carruthers is the doctor who analyzes the corpses. Overdose of sleeping. Carruthers likes to work for people. Overdose of sleeping. Phil falls asleep in the tub. Rest in peace. Case closed. So Galloway now complains about how easily Carruthers sees this. No, wait, actually, maybe I don't know whether this overdose of sleeping pills falls asleep, rest in peace, is what Carruthers thinks, or whether whatever Carruthers thinks, Galloway has his opinion that whatever Carruthers thinks the case went about this way, because Galloway was the one who always made quick conclusions. And Bukowski, Mel is 100% sure that it's murder. I really wish I could somehow set up the properties of these annoying notifications. I realized recently it's all these notifications, like who is online on Skype, who is just doing what, that notification on your mail on your phone that you have a new mail in your mailbox. This all distracts your attention from what you're doing at the time. I shall try to turn all this off. Well, if I want to check mails, I'll check mails, but I don't want to be notified that a mail comes. Sometimes it can be good to know, but most of the time, for me at least, it's just a distraction from whatever I'm doing. Alright, so let's take a look around. And Mal is our boss, isn't he? Lieutenant Archibald. Who is Mal? I don't know any guy. Mal is 100% that it's murder. Maybe Mal is Archibald Kohlmeyer, whoever. Anyway, go back. Here we have the
Phelps? Mal, we've had a look around. Rusty thinks it's a waste of time. What's your theory?
Come on, Mal. Tell us why we were dragged down here.
If the victim was alive when she entered the tub, water would have entered her lungs.
Mm-hmm.
The water is violently churned in the windpipe as she drowns. The result is that a lot of foam is generated. This foam is found at the mouth and nostrils in almost all cases of real drowning. Notice anything about our Vic?
May I took a look?
Be my guest.
No foam. You can see that.
Take a closer look at her head and neck.
Her neck is bruised pretty badly.
Yeah. Looks like strangulation. And no foam. Take a close look at head and neck. Is this violence, or did it happen when she fell down in the bathtub?
Very unusual ring.
Unusual?
Could be wrong, but it looks like a black sapphire.
Or a jet? I know how a jet looks like, but jet maybe wasn't modern anymore. Look at these nails, they are clipped. Somehow clipped or broken. Here too.
Bruising on the forearms, and these look like bite marks.
Could
Very
be.
good. The eyes are a classic sign of morphine, and the bruises tell their own story. I think one man held her down and another held her arm and injected her. They put her in the bath to try to cover it as a drowning.
And spread a trail of barbiturates.
Take a look around outside on your way out and see if you can find the syrettes. It would make my theory.
And morphine would have been very quick, and there wouldn't have been much of a struggle.
Okay, so find two guys who recently bought syrettes and weren't junkies, and you might be onto something.
Oh, what are these? He said a word I didn't know. Barbiturates. What are barbiturates? And spread trail of barbiturates. What are barbiturates? No idea. Something like false leads.
Miss Julie was...
Pretty girl like that? Maybe she was having trouble with some boys, huh? Maybe she got her heart broken. Couldn't take it anymore.
Wait.
So she ran herself a bath and down some pills, and then she just drifted off.
I don't know. Miss Julie, she always had so much fire. So much drive.
So the cleaning lady doesn't believe it either. Wait, no, I want to see these pills. These white pills, what are they? I can't point a finger to them, at them.
I think I've seen it all.
This isn't what we're looking for.
No, this isn't. But wait, there may be more things. Golden handle, you can handle it, so the toilet has the golden handle, maybe we can open the toilet tank and see whether there are any drugs stored in there.
Another day, another dollar.
But we can't. What about the bath? Can we see anything in the bath itself?
Just when I think I've seen it all.
Let's have a look around here.
Very nice.
Is this a picture of her? Looks like it. Is this her clothes?
Quality English smoking jacket. I don't know anyone under 45 who would wear one.
What wouldn't know anyone under 45 would wear one. Quality English smoking jacket. are these pills? Tell me.
Looks like barbiturates.
Barbiturates, what are they? What are barbiturates? I wish I know what they cause and what they do. I can't move. Oh, please, move it. I know why they have it, because the movements here, they look very natural.
Hey, Cole, let's get moving.
Yeah, I wish I could move. Yes. Ah, this is what I was looking for. I thought this box would have something in it. No, that's the wrong button. Come on. Take a look at it again, please. Pressing the wrong mouse button.
Barbiturates. What else is rattling around in this thing?
Yeah, it's a false... how do you say? The bottom of this box is false. There is something underneath. Under it. Here we see.
We should speak to her doctor. Prescribing both drugs would make her life a roller coaster.
Wait. What was that? Benzedrine. Prescription for course of amphetamines made out to Julia Randall in July 46. And we are investigating the murder of Julia Randall, right? Julia Randall, this is her, yes. And who is Dr. Reynoldson? Mrs. Reynoldson. Oh, and it's the housekeeper. And who is Dr. Stoneman? Prescribing physician for Dr. Julia Randall. I see. He looks like the one who could wear this dress. That smoking dress. Now it came to my mind that the smoking dress may come from a dress used to smoke in. Like if you want to smoke and look nice, you put on a smoking dress. Maybe. So what do you see here? Photographs of the victim.
This is all top end of town stuff. Gives us somewhere to look.
Wait. We have to investigate it further.
Been a modeling assignment. It's a place to start.
I'm working Tuesday 11 to 4 p.m. Come keep me company. Ask for Miss Randall. Wait, Miss Randall is the housekeeper. I'm working Tuesday. I so don't understand what this message says. There are 3 names: Dacine, Mrs. or Miss Randall, and Julia. Julia is this Julia, whatever the victim, I think is called Julia. So this message was written by Julia. It's like her advertisement. That if somebody likes this photograph and wants to meet the model, he can meet her at this address, 65 to 82 Hollywood Boulevard, Tuesday from 11 to 4. Come keep me company.
Beautiful girl. Clothes certainly aren't from the Sears catalog.
Hmm. Is there anything we haven't seen? Yes, the kitchen.
Incidental. Not everything here is going to be relevant.
No, but in theory everything can become relevant.
Doesn't look like anything.
This looks like the breakfast cereal. The right. So she made herself. She was shopping. Is there anything to these signs on the? Alright, so what do we know? The bad thing is that I don't really know what could have happened. So we know about a relationship, or so that there must be some relationship between the victim and a doctor who prescribed her the hidden flask of something, amphetamine, whatever amphetamine is, and this Benzedrine, the modeling job. Yeah, that's probably how she made her money. Sleeping pills, phenobarbital pills in silver pill box, prescribed for troubled sleep and depression. A waist-length velvet smoking jacket. 2 suspects. Really? 2 homicide suspects suggested by analysis of crime trace evidence, yes. One must have held her and the other must have injected the drug. Black sapphire gemstone. So it's a possible suicide, overdose suicide as possible cause of death. Morphine. Signs of forced morphine overdose according to coroner's preliminary report. Okay. And we are going to investigate. How do we know about Dr. Stoneman? Good, because Dr. Stoneman prescribed Julia the amphetamine. And Miss Reynoldson. We're going to talk to her. Okay. Let's try this then.
I'm Detective Phelps. I'm here to try and help Julia. Do you mind answering some questions?
Virginia Reynoldson, I'm just so shocked. I feel like there's something I should be doing, someone I should call.
We can make those calls, ma'am. Who needs to be notified?
That's just it. I don't know. Miss Julie doesn't have any family in town. Someone has to set her affairs in order. Mr. Henderson, maybe? Who else is there? I don't know.
If you give the details to the other detectives, ma'am, they can try and get in contact.
Yeah, let's start with this victim's state of mind.
Was Miss Randall depressed about something? Upset?
No more than normal.
Wait. No more than normal? Why she was taking pills against restless sleep?
What are you hiding here, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julia was obviously disturbed about something.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Look, this sleeping pills, troubled sleep and depression.
She was taking barbiturates. She couldn't sleep. You must have seen them in her room.
You've seen the pill box, the things she hid in there. I don't know how she supported herself. Always new clothes and jewelry. She lived like a movie star. A princess. Does modeling really pay that well?
Hardly. Yeah, what do you know about her personal life?
Did Miss Randall have many friends visit?
I'm not sure. I only come around twice a week.
Yeah, but you must have noticed something.
Why are you lying to me, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julia had men stay here.
I will not speak ill of the dead. You can't prove that.
Of course we can. Men's smoking jacket.
Who owns the smoking jacket?
I wouldn't like to tell tales, you understand. That's Mr. Henderson's. An older man, very distinguished looking. He seemed very much in love with her.
Where would we find him?
I'm sorry, I don't know. He said he lives in San Francisco.
Okay. What is your relationship with victim?
What was it like working for Miss Randall?
Perfectly fine, officer.
He doesn't believe it either. We can doubt it.
Mrs. Reynoldson, it seems like there's something you want to tell me.
She was very high-strung. Lovely one moment and screaming at you the next. She wanted it all, and she wanted it damn quick. Of course, being so beautiful, it seemed like she was going to get it. Not the way it's turned out, though, is it?
Thanks, Mrs. Reynoldson. You've been very helpful. One of the other detectives will take your statement, and then you can go home.
Wonderful, this was a success. I hope it will remain like this. We will proceed like this for the rest of the session. Careful scene observation and a slow pace help me get along in this game. So what did we find out? I still am not sure about this address with the... Wait, why didn't I take any note of this one? I want to take note of this address. Can you see it? Do I? But we know that the blue smoking jacket belongs to Miss Henderson. Who the hell is Miss Henderson? Lives in San Francisco. Supposed romantic interest of Julia Randall.
Stefan, Rusty, we'll take a look around outside and then follow up these leads. Can you get some guys to run down the jacket?
You think Carruthers has called it right?
He rarely gets it wrong.
I don't know. I'm with Galloway. I've met enough girls in my time who can't handle their dope.
Oh, wait. Who is Rusty and who is Galloway? Or Carruthers? Royce, do you think Carruthers called it right? Yes, I personally think it, and I think Cole Phelps thinks it too. He rarely gets it wrong. I don't know, I'm with Galloway. Galloway is this fast conclusion guy, right? Yeah, I think he is. I've met enough girls in my time who can't handle their dope. So I would suggest we go... das in dress store. Yeah, maybe we can find out who bought that dress there. And what's his address. This is not where we are parking. Where is our police car? The red one, there. Why are you honking? Ooh, too many cars on the street.
He's only a writer. He can't really help.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
That's right.
Bukowski, Galloway, quite the little reunion in there. Almost brought a tear to my eye.
They're good police.
How would you know? You got promoted so fast you barely had time to learn their names. Let me fill you in. Bukowski's a pushover. Galloway's a drunk.
You could learn a thing or two from both of them.
Please. They couldn't work a vice case if their life depended on it.
I don't see why they'd be any better or worse at it than me.
I noticed you said better. Hubris disguised as humility. Kind of your trademark, don't you think?
Why do you always twist everything? Galloway's got nothing to prove. He's been on homicide for years.
And he's welcome to it. You're a terrier, Phelps, and that's what I need. Not some old bulldog who can't get up a flight of stairs without coughing up his lunch.
Das in dress store. It's a fine dress store.
His mother was proud of him catching all those criminals.
Well, hello. What can I help you with today?
LAPD, ma'am.
I hope I haven't done anything wrong.
No, ma'am. We're making some inquiries about Julia Randall. Does she work here?
No, I had to let her go. Is she in some sort of trouble?
She was found dead this morning. How long had Julia worked as a model?
Well, she worked in New York before coming here. She was a very beautiful girl.
Could you tell us why you let Miss Randall go?
Husbands sometimes come in here with their wives. When Julia Randall modeled, the husbands were often more interested in her than they were their wives' dresses. The wives weren't happy, and neither was I.
Did she have any close friends here?
Actually, yes. Heather Swanson. Would you like to speak with her?
I'd like that very much. Please don't inform her about Miss Randall's death.
Very well, officer.
Heather.
These gentlemen are from the LAPD.
I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. I understand that you worked with Julia Randall, Miss Swanson?
Yes. Julia helped me get my job here. She's not in any kind of trouble, is she?
She's a hellraiser, isn't she? Lives a fast life.
Oh, no. Maybe Mrs. Stanley would call her that, but I wouldn't. She's full of life, wonderful company.
That's a lovely engagement ring.
Do you like it? Henry gave it to
I'm
me.
very interested in engagement rings. Do you mind if I take a closer look? That's some pearl, Miss Swanson. Would have cost Henry a fortune. He must really love you.
Informed of Mr. Henderson. So, was it Henry Henderson? Review evidence. Is it Miss... I don't want Henderson evidence. I want...
Don't go away, Detective.
No.
I want to know what this is about.
Yes, you will know it. I just want to know whether Mr. Henderson is Henry. Let's talk. Yep.
How did you meet Julia?
I was introduced through my fiancé, Henry Arnett.
Henry Arnett. Okay.
Henry is your beau. Tell us about it.
Yes, he is. Henry has a fashion business. He and Julia have been friends for years.
And when exactly did she speak about Henderson? Because I thought somehow Henry and Henderson are the same person, and apparently they aren't. Maybe Mrs. Stanley. Who the hell was Mrs. Stanley? Is it the dress store owner? Mrs. Stanley would call her that, but I wouldn't. She's full of life, full of wonderful company. Henry gave it to me. Henry Arnett. Fashion business. He and Julia have been friends for years. And how exactly... so Miss Swanson is the officer, or is the store owner. The husbands were more often interested in her than they were in their wives' dresses. Well, I have no... I see no trace of that Heather Swanson, or not this Heather Swanson, but this... Yeah, Heather Swanson. It's not the Swanson is not the dress store owner. Anyway, I see no trace that Heather Swanson knows this other guy, this Henderson.
Are Miss Randall and Mr. Henderson engaged?
Who's he?
Yeah. I don't...
She was wearing a sapphire engagement ring. Someone must have given it to her.
She never mentioned a man named Henderson to me.
That's all for now, Miss Swanson. Could you ask your fiancé to visit Hollywood Police Station? It would be very helpful to our inquiry.
Now, wait a moment. I don't think I'll pass on that message until you tell me why you're asking all these questions.
Julia Randall was found dead this morning.
What? Oh, no. Oh, I can't believe it. She was so full of life.
Yeah, I was lucky that I did look up what evidence is there that she knows this Henderson, because there was no evidence, and indeed she didn't know him. Again, what I did totally miss the last part of the dialogue. So who is he? She was wearing a sapphire engagement ring someone must have given to her. She never mentioned a man named Henderson to me. Could you ask your fiancé to visit Hollywood Police Station? It would be very helpful. He would, I don't think I'll pass on that message until you tell me. Okay. So we will inquire this guy, Henry Arnett, in time when he arrives in LA. Let's visit. We know as much as that Henderson doesn't live in LA. We are done with this one. Heather Swanson, yeah, done with her too. We know that Henry Arnett knew Julia Randall. We will have to talk to him. So the only place... Who is Virginia Reynoldson? Ah, this guy. We are done with her too. So the only place to visit is Dr. Stoneman at this moment. It's the prescribing physician for Julia Randall. He has prescribed... Wait, we can set it. He has prescribed Benzedrine to her. Pearl ring. Modeling job. We know that this man's smoking jacket belonged to Mr. Henderson. So this black sapphire ring was probably also from Mr. Henderson. So Dr. Stoneman is probably not her lover, or maybe one of the lovers. She may have had more than one location, so we need to go to this Dr. Stoneman's practice.
You know the way. You can drive.
Nice move not telling old Sweet Lips in there about her friend taking the big jump till we were half out the door. Very slick.
I figured we'd get more out of her that way.
You're learning, Phelps. We'll make a vice cop out of you yet.
Richer, cleaner and bolder. Finest tobacco in America. Most doctors prefer these cigarettes. Oh, that was the time when doctors used to smoke. So wait, does it mean we are... Where exactly does this... Where did you drive us, Ray? Or Roy, or whatever is your name, Ray or Roy? Is this where we are supposed to go? Stoneman 505.
Here, Stoneman, office 505.
Okay then. Let's take the elevator. Push. Press. That wasn't 5.
I swear, if we locked up every doctor in this town, Vice would be able to work half days.
You coming? Yes.
Yes, sir, your name?
LAPD. We'd like to see Dr. Stoneman.
Dr. Stoneman is with a patient. Would you like to wait?
No, we wouldn't. Tell him we want to see him now.
There's no need to be rude.
Save it, sister.
Dr. Stoneman, I have some gentlemen from the LAPD here to see you.
Send them in, please. I'll see this patient again after they've left.
Your investigation is much more important than my sciatica. I'm just in pain here. Leave me alone.
Whatever is your pain. Sciatica. I wouldn't mind to wait, personally.